Ranger fans can take a sigh of relief. They win this game 5-3. And the Carolina Hurricanes with the horrific choke. They lit up a 2-goal lead twice in this game. After the second period, you thought, okay, this series is looking to go to 7. The New York Rangers were not playing that great in this game. But then a switch was flipped and Chris Kreider's like, I'm gonna take y'all in my backpack. He would score 3 goals in the third period for a natural hat trick. Goodrow would get an empty net goal. Rangers win 5-3. What amazing resilience by the Rangers. The first and second period, it seemed like the Rangers were playing scared, but Kreider really got these boys going. And not to take anything away from the Rangers, because when they needed to come up big, they did. Andersen's short side goal, that just can't happen. That's backbreaking. You're in a tight game. You're in a game to extend your season. Yeah, that's just a rough one to lit up, and it kind of goes into that narrative of Andersen at times being a rough goaltender to have in a high pressure situation. You know, he had some really good stretches in this series. He's made some really good stops even in this game, but in those moments, you need your goalie to make that save. You know, Carolina loaded up for a deep Stanley Cup run, and they were on the verge of making a historic comeback, because if they forced a game 7 down 3-0, that would have been a lot of pressure on the Rangers. So I will applaud for the Canes having a tremendous work ethic and bringing it to 6 games. As for the Rangers, they have an extremely talented roster. They're just deep up and down their lineup. You have good defensemen, and the big difference in this series is they had Igor Shesterkin. When you needed him to make some big stops, even in this game when they were trailing, he came up big in the moment. If I'm going to say the biggest difference between these teams, it would have to be that. With Igor, you know he'll come up big. With Freddie Andersen, he'll make some nice stops, but he'll ultimately lit up one that's just head scratching. So the New York Rangers are going to the Eastern Conference Finals, and with a team this stacked, whoever comes out of the next series, whether it's Florida or Boston, they're gonna have a tough matchup ahead. But I'd like to know your thoughts in the comments section. Who impressed you the most in this game? I'm Captain Paul. I'll see you in the next one.